alive in some form or manner. I just placed Umbrick 28 somewhere in the Stockholm region. I'll just show it so that you know. Yeah, there is Umbrick 28 and Saddleshock. Umbrick 28 and Saddleshock, they have been placed, and I will now, for your great enjoyment, read 2 pages from, oh my god, 2069. And I do quote from the top. Sandra was then suddenly at the arena of System with a street number of 57. The zip code was 12177 and the telephone number of Slack was 086495487 or something close to it. Sandra was still dead but found the area to perform at. But she was in the liquor store now, talking to 0170 ANAF at till number 5. The Slack number given to her was 447, the time was 1729 and the date was September 10. And the year was stated as 2021. It was still 2048 though, but that mattered not to her since dead was still dead at the liquor store. The Slack given to her was first the local hard seltzer with Slack number 129115 containing 4.5% alcohol. The cost was almost £2 UK, but Sandra smiled at the till. Then she considered the highway, which was revisited with 7.3% alcohol. It was around £4 UK. Sandra just pondered the list of Slack. The gig was not at the store, but close to it. The next to last item was a bottle of West Cork Irish Slack Whiskey Black for 14.2 UK. Then there were just 4.2 Desperados for around 1.8 UK. The whiskey had 40% and the Desperados was still 5.9%. The total came to 223.70 Zoom coins, which meant the tax was 44.74 Zoom coins. The store Slack number 213090 was connected to the Terminal 5. Then there was first Slack of 49103.242, so Sandra would open for 4242. The time of purchase was 1730 and the reference Slack was 49103.2428181, and that was connected to the exit code, which was Slack. The Slack number was, next page, the Slack number was Sandra Else for around 2.3 UK. Finally, some shower from Nivea connected to Slack for 2.5 UK, since the white Nivea jar was slacking around. The total came to around 7.9 UK, with first 4.26 Slack taxes and also 7.96 Slack taxes, which this meant around 4 UK cost without the Slack taxes. The total Slack was also stated as 12.22 Zoom coins, and the ID number of Slack turned out to be stated as 175250037221279. The organization of Slack was stated as 556403-0301, which was with some Slack. 2092 was still far away, but not at the moment. The time was 1350 and it was September 2069. Sandra had just pulled a 2-hour shift at Deloitte, doing taxes, having some snacks, it being Friday and all. As she was more than 100 years old, the song had changed after her death to stand, said, "Promise me Deloitte," but that was still fun in her mind, since she did remember the shit last year in 2068 at PwC, where she had done a first day performance late August, stating, "Promise me PwC," which was fun, her being dead and all. Next week were the KPMG festival days, and she would headline the Saturday show. Then she suddenly remembered 2047, the Ernst & Young show. She just then stated January 2020 to her indie mind, which was also her dead show of the past, since at least 20 years had passed. January 2048 had been a bit weird. That was still a weird time in her 20-01-20 mind. 6114 counting, since the answers remained the same according to the topic at the time, and death was just an illusion. just like in the Mine of Sandra, as to consider the paragraph and the current status of those bricks. So that was actually 2 pages from 2069, the sequel novel to 2046. You can see the Umbrick right there. I will just put this back on the ground and keep streaming from my pocket, since it's also very interested what I'm doing. So 2069 is the sequel now to 2046. It already exists in the first variant. Amazon only, hardcover only. August 23rd, August 23rd, 2022 means variant 2 of 2069, which is slightly shorter than this one. January 23rd, 2022 also means the release of 2046 variant 2, slightly longer. 2046 is already available, variant 1, Amazon only, hardcover only. And then, naturally, since we all need to move on with life eventually, August 23rd, 2023 means the release of the 2046 variant 3 and the longest, and 2069 variant 3, the longest, on Amazon only, hardcover only. Get your own Umbricks at coffee.com/Pries Verhon. I hate Amasaba, since Twitch is owned by Amazon. My name is Pries Verhon. It is a futuristic art project, and again, false start. It is being written as we speak. Thank you.